Hey, what's up guys? It is Depor here from DPorGaming and welcome to a best of 3 series. Actually, it's between 4 players, so it's a 2v2 matchup. A first catching A first PraDo between Chobo and WC56. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, but give me some slack. But anyways, I did say I was going to get this another commentary up for you guys very quick, just because that other game wasn't the very, I guess you could say, best game. I mean, it was decent, but it wasn't what I was really expecting. Got some decent ratings, so I thought I'd put it up. But it was basically total domination, so hopefully this 2v2 makes up for that, I guess you could say, not very entertaining game. But I hope you guys enjoy the commentary anyways. But anyways, we have Chobo, and I'll call this guy Ron. I'm not even sure if you say that. Ron. I'll just call you Ron. Excuse me if I pronounce that wrong. But yeah, we have Ron as the purple human player, Chobo's the blue orc player, and we have PraDo as the yellow orc player on the same team as the undead light blue Cechi. So this map is a Centaur. I think it's called Centaur Grove, and I played a lot of 2v2 with some close buddies, so I know a lot about this map. If you guys don't know about it, we'll show you the creeps. Basically, there is 2 goblin merges in the middle, and actually the Centaur Outrunner drops a invulnerability ward, invulnerable ward, excuse me. But that's basically about it. The expansions are kind of risky on this map. I mean, you could go for the expansions. There's one at the top right and the top left. There's 2 expansions in between each of the bases, and they're very hard to get. They're red. It's kind of similar to Turtle Rock, I guess you could say, except the 2 expansions in the middle got bumped out to the side. There is actually 2 way gates, so it's going to be interesting to see how they use those. We got PraDo going for a scout. Anyways, let's check out the heroes. PraDo going for a blade master, Cechi most likely going for fiends and a DK. Let's see what here. Yep, we got the DK. Most likely Blade Master coming for Chobo, and meanwhile we actually have a Mountain King, so that's kind of interesting. Mountain King coming from Ron, and Ron, as you see here, he's going for that quick ward on the Centaur Outrunner, which is going to be pretty tough for Chobo, PraDo's Blade to get there in time. Most likely he's going to get a bolt off for the Outrunner, and PraDo did see that with a Peon Scout, so he's definitely running straight to it with the Wind Walk, but he's not going to be able to get there in time, so very nice play here by Ron, getting that ward very quickly, and now he's going to see the Blade Master as well. So Blade Master is going to have a little bit trouble continuing his harass, especially with this little Watcher ward now in play for what is his name, Ron. So meanwhile, we have Chobo going for a very easy creep camp. You get a decent item. Does pick up a Cloak of Shadows. Definitely not an item you want on your blade to start off the game, though. We do have the peasant peon for PraDo. PraDo's going away. It looks like PraDo took down many. No, actually, wait, yeah, he took down 3 peasants, so that was 4. He took down 4 peasants, so that's actually very nice for PraDo. Nicely done for him. And this ward still does see the Blade Master. PraDo just gonna run back to his base. Meanwhile, we finally have Cechi heading out. That's the one bad thing about undead. Their units are quite powerful, but it is a little bit of delay if you want to try to do some harassing or creeping, especially in 2v2. You basically go standard fiends most of the time in 2v2, and you do get a late start on a lot of your creeping, but it does manage. I mean, you can creep a little bit quicker than others, and depending on how well you, I guess you could say, not get creep jack, or how well you can defend it. It does look like Chobo is actually engaging here in Cechi. Cechi needs to be a little bit careful, doesn't want to waste too many coals on his units, and if you let that Blade Master hack away, he can do severe damage over time. Meanwhile, we have Ron picking up level 2 on his Mountain King, did pick up a Circlet, also a Ring of Protection, actually bought the Boots of Speed as well, so the Blade Master's not going to have a Boots of Speed unless he goes to the other Goblin Merch. Maybe he's going to do that right away or right now. Maybe felt Chobo heading over there, and as well Cechi is going to meet them, and that would be bad if Chobo started engaging here, because there is the Blade Master PraDo here. Let's see which one's going to pick up the Boots, and the Chobo's Blade Master actually buys the Boots, so PraDo's Blade Master still doesn't have a Boots of Speed, so that's going to be pretty tough for him to chase down some grunts. I mean, he does have a boot speed with, scroll of the speed, excuse me. If he wants to use that, he can chase down that grunt, maybe just manually without using the scroll. To be safe, though, you might want to just use this speed scroll. I'm not sure why he's not using it. Yeah, why did I say scroll of the speed? Oh, it is scroll of the speed. Well, speed scroll, whatever. You can say both. It's gonna be pretty difficult to take this down, though. Yeah, the grunt did get denied by the creep, so maybe you should use that scroll, that speed scroll. Meanwhile, we have a trap by Ron on this one grunt, a 4-unit trap, and that's pretty nice. He did get the bolt though to help him out, and also did get that bash. Grunt goes down, almost a level 3. Mount King actually, a few more units. Cechi did pick up, yeah, he got the ward as well. I don't think he got the item though. Let's see, no, he got the item as well, so yeah, that's very nice for Cechi. He did a very nice job there. Didn't fall for that creep jack on Chobo. Chobo was waiting for it. That would have been pretty tough if Chobo got the ward as well. So each team has 1 ward, and now we get a surround by Ron. Ooh, didn't actually get the surround. He only has 3 footmen to aid him. So meanwhile, let's check out what his base is doing. About halfway to keep. Arcane Volt getting up as well. Meanwhile, let's get back in this fight. DK needs to be careful. Sitting at a surround, it looks like. No, PraDo did move his grunt in time, and he's still chasing. We do have a level 2 Mount King, a level 3 Mount King. The DK probably would be dead. We do have PraDo just trying to fend back that Mount King. Meanwhile, we have the Blade Master Chobo coming over here. Maybe going to try to get a few hits. Got a block coming in with the peon. Here we go. Let's see if Chobo's going to be effective. There's a nice little block there by Chobo, but not enough to slow down that Death Knight. Most likely, Death Knight is going to use that what is it called, replenishment potion, and he's going to heal up quite significantly. Meanwhile, we PraDo finish off this Goblin Merchant with the ward. Knows no one is there. That's Cechi's ward actually. Also going to buy a boots of speed. Yep, buys a boots of speed. Now his Blade Master will be able to catch up with the opposite. Ooh, another surround here coming for Ron. Very nice play there, taking down another grunt. So PraDo being a little bit careless there, losing the 2 grunts to surrounds, and not looking too good for PraDo. Had to make 2 more excess grunts. Usually at Orc play you want to be at 4 grunts when you're done attacking, but is sitting at 3 right now, so that could hurt PraDo in the long run. Meanwhile, we have a kind of a scout farm a little bit farther out in front of Ron's base. Let's check out the base of Chobo actually. Chobo going for standard Spirit Walker. Meanwhile, let's check out what PraDo's doing. PraDo's just going for Bestiary and Bestiary and Barracks, excuse me. And anyways, we have Cechi using the Waygate, and going to see how Cechi's going to use that. Maybe it was just a misclick. No, he's not. Now he's going to go over and finish, help PraDo finish up this little small camp. Meanwhile, we do have the Mount King for Ron. Going to pick up level 3 here, and that's going to be very, very strong Mount King at level 3. It does have some nice items as well. Desolate Appearance, and just in case, if the Blade Master's low, can use a bolt and then dust him. So that's going to be pretty tough. For that, has to be careful on any hero focus now, especially with that Blade Master and the Shadow Hunter coming for Chobo. So they definitely have the hero combination to do some focus heroing. Well, hero focusing. What am I'm screwing up this commentary. Excuse me, guys. This is my second one in like a week, so give me some slack. Anyways, we have Cechi going at this top right gold mine, and it's actually pretty easy. Like I said, it's kind of like Turtle Rock. I mean, the Turtle Rock expansions aren't too bad. That's kind of what like it is on this map, but they just moved one of the mines out to the far upper right, and there's 2 mines in the middle, and they are pretty easy to take down. Finally, we have the Death Knight at level 3 as well, so he will be able to save some of those fiends, but those fiends could go down pretty quickly if Chobo decides to focus him with the blade. And then we actually have Archmage coming in, so level 1 Archmage, kind of don't see that too often. I was expecting Paladin or something. I'm not sure why, but yeah, Archmage level 1 coming in with a Water Elemental. Not too sure why he did that. We do have PraDo training Spirit Walker, so he actually did build the Spirit Lodge in the back. Cechi cutting through PraDo's base. We do have a Voodoo Lounge out in front. Meanwhile, we have Chobo's Blade Master scouting the army of Cechi's. Cechi is upgrading to a Black Citadel, so that means he is going for Destroyers. And anyways, we have PraDo going for some creeping down at this mercenary camp. Let's see if there's going to be a creep jack by this Blade Master. He's going to be a little bit too late, and Chobo's going to see the leftover corpses, and I can't really do too much at this point. Ooh, but it looks like they want to engage here. Ron and Chobo are meeting up. It looks like they do have the superior army, more casters, and here we go. This could be a pretty tough fight for Cechi and PraDo in the situation. PraDo doesn't have any Spirit Walkers in play right now. He is getting one actually right now. There is some nice Frost Armor to help in the nearly, but I'm afraid it's not going to be too much. That slow and Spirit Link on all the units of Ron and Chobo. Ooh, Archmage just get focused down very easily with the Hex. Very nice play there by PraDo, seeking out that weak and squishy Archmage. Blade Master for Chobo does have to be careful. Is going to use a scroll of the Scroll of Healing. PraDo's Blade Master actually focusing down the Blade Master Chobo. There is a Hex, but I think it got dispelled, and there is a Windwalk. Blade Master will be back. There is a Dust Appearance on the Blade Master. Needs to be careful by the... And, ooh, yeah, and it does get taken out. I thought there was going to be a nuke by the DK. Maybe it was just on cooldown. So actually very, very nice play there by PraDo and Cechi. Very, very nice. I thought they were going to be in a little bit of trouble there, but they basically pushed their way out pretty effectively and do it with force. So Cechi actually didn't lose too many units. PraDo actually didn't lose too many units as well. I think he may have lost Shadow. No, Shadowhunter's still alive. So yeah, looking pretty good here for Cechi and PraDo. You didn't really think they'd turn out too well in that fight, but I guess maybe they just had better micro or something. You know, you saw those sorcerers and stuff, and those priests, and it looked like that was gonna be like a kill or dominant easy win or something, but I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion. Meanwhile, we have the Blade Master of PraDo just chilling at his base. Is gonna Windwalk, maybe scout up top left and see Ron creeping up there. We do have the Lich sitting at level 2 now, and does have Frost Armor, so he's most likely chose Frost Nova after that. Anyways, let's check out what Cechi's base looks like. Going for 3rd hero, so he's gonna Crypt Lord, most likely gonna use Spiked or whatever they're called, Impaled, and Chobo is gonna pick level up 2 on his Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter actually has 2 speed scroll. That's kind of interesting. He's gonna creep out this mine without any havoc. We do have the Blade Master PraDo scouting Ron over here. Maybe not going to go for cheap Creep Jack because he could die pretty easily. He's going to pick up a item, I think, or maybe just going to... I'm not sure if you pick up item on the Centaur. Maybe you do. I think you do, actually. No, I don't think you do. We do have Cechi creeping the opposite side. Needs that Lich to get up to level 3, and then you can do some serious nuking with the undead heroes, especially with the Impale 2 to stun some of the heroes. Meanwhile, trying to get that Shadowhunter up to level 3, which is very crucial in team fights. And there we go, level 3. Does have a Book of the Dead and a Scroll of the Beast, so that's going to be very helpful in those team fights. Probably not going to keep the Book of the Dead. It's probably going to sell because those Spirit Walkers and those Priests have Dispel, so most likely going to sell that Book of the Dead. Meanwhile, level 4 picking up for that DK. Level 1 Crypt Lord just got out. Needs that level 3 Lich to do some serious nuking. Does have the Orb of Corruption, so he could do some unit focusing, which is always nice on that Lich. Meanwhile, we do have the Blade Master of PraDo trying to do some scouting, and actually did get Windwalk, and now he's he's gonna get ensnared, and he's instantly gonna use his Potion Invulnerability, which is very smart. But that Shadowhunter may catch up. Did use a Speed Scroll, but I'm afraid that Blade Master will be able to get away. Maybe this Blade Master Chobo trying to come over here and block. Ooh, it's not looking too good. Ooh, made the wrong move. Just a little bit misclick there, and the Blade Master of PraDo looks like it's gonna be able to get away. Yeah, one little misclick there for Chobo. He was running a little bit down when he should have been running to the right, and he could have took it out. That Blade Master didn't have any Windwalk left, and if the Shadowhunter took a good pursuit angle, he could have got it, but Shadowhunter did not take a good angle. Meanwhile, Archmage picks up level 3, so he's a little bit less squishier. Actually has the same items as the Shadowhunter as well, Scroll of the Beast and Book of the Dead. Now he's gonna have that level 2 let's see if he got level 2 Brilliant, or no, he didn't, so he got the level 2 Water Elemental, so that's gonna be nice. Meanwhile, we have the Blade Master picking up a Invulnerability and a Scroll of the Healing. We do have the army of PraDo. Doesn't look too big, but does have decent heroes. So level 3 Blade Master, level 3 Shadowhunter. We do have Cechi's army chilling outside the base of Chobo, and maybe just waiting to spot Chobo's army possibly and go in there and try to barrel rape or something like that, get a bunch of barrels, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go into Chobo's base right here, but they are close by, so most likely they won't need to use a TP, and not going to be too effective here for Cechi. He's going to have to TP very quickly, and they're going for a hit right here, and very bad timing for Cechi here. Probably didn't realize it, but there is going to be Impale. He's going to take down maybe 1 or 2 Orc Barrels. Yeah, he's only going to be able to take down 1. It's 180 gold. I mean, it does delay his food production just a little bit, but is it really worth TPing in that situation? He is going for a hit anyways. Most likely he was going to stay at 60 food, but here we go. We got Chobo and Ron coming in here, and most likely going to go for a push here, bringing in a lot of peons with some Spirit Link. But anyways, we have PraDo forcing a TP, so that's actually really smart team play here, forcing a TP, but he's going to TP himself, and Ron's probably going to try to run straight to Cechi's base possibly. Or maybe to PraDo's base, because I really need to do a hit here, but doing a very nice hit and run here for Cechi, and gonna basically just maybe try to base race or something. Maybe they don't think they can take it heads up or head on. Cechi, PraDo actually going for not a don't see too many Spirit Walkers. There's only one Spirit Walker out for Cechi, and it just came out. Excuse me, PraDo, I keep mixing that up. I'm going to take off that color ally now. So anyways, PraDo is going to be able to get his peons involved here. They're trying to meeting up near PraDo's base. PraDo is going to have actually a very good position here on his Voodoo Lounge because that's where the fight is going to happen maybe. No, PraDo's actually running down to the left, and while he's running down to the left, the army of Chobo and Ron are meeting up at PraDo's base, so maybe they're going to TP. We'll see if PraDo actually does have a TP. He's a TP. No, he doesn't have a TP, so they're going to have to run from the back, and this is not going to look too good. We do have a Spirit Pig coming from Ron here. But they do manage to see one unit, yeah, the Blade Master, so they do know they are going for a push, and Ron and Chobo are regrouping here. A lot of peons involved actually for both teams, actually some militia getting involved as well, so nice foreseen fight here coming for Ron, and this will be the fight of the game. It looks like there is a lot of Spirit Link. The Destroyer is doing a very nice job getting that Spirit Link off, did get some Devour Magic on the Water Mentor. There is some Healing Wards up as well. There is a lot of straight line. You can't really do too much flanking here. It's melee versus melee. The Fiend's trying to get a good position. There is a Speed Scroll being casted off. Some Healing Waves being casted. Nicely done here. There is some Dispel being cast as well. I can't really tell what's happening. There is the Blade Master is hacks, but it is saved by a Healing Wave. Blade Master for PraDo needs to be careful there. He might need to use this Scroll of the Healing, but no, it's stunned. But he did counter that Mountain King with a Hex. Now he's going to use a Scroll of the Healing and a Healing Wave as well. And the Blade Master of Chobo looks like he's being focused. Does have that Spirit Link, so will have some trouble. It did get canceled here. Now he's going to go for a nuke maybe, and no, backed off instead. Blade Master of PraDo still needs to be really careful. Only thing keeping it alive is that Shadowhunter doesn't have enough for a Healing Wave. Finally does now. Did use a Clarity, and doesn't look like PraDo and Cechi have much of a melee force left. A lot of ranged units coming for Chobo, and maybe that's the reason. There's only peons on the backside, didn't have peons to tank. There's a nuke coming on the Blade Master of Chobo. Chobo's Blade Master was able to get out of it, and not too much melee, as I said before. All these fiends are getting taken down, though. This is the biggest damage output for the army right now, and now he's going for Surround on Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter will get out of it. The feedback from those breakers, too much, and that mana of the Shadowhunter is going to be taken down. Only unit left basically for PraDo is the Blade Master. Blade Master is going to get bashed, and it does go down. Maybe it was Snowbolt, not too sure. And now it's basically Cechi, and the DK is out of place here. Maybe going to get focused here. Where's the Bolt? And no Bolt left, and there was a killed Lich, and Chobo's Cechi's got the TP out, and not looking too good here. And that was actually kind of one of my, I don't know, I didn't commentate that well, but give me some slack. I'm trying to get back into this. Whatever. Screw it. Anyways, we have a Chobo taking down the Grunt and a Peon, and they're going to move in here, and nothing really too much PraDo and Cechi can do at this point. Shadowhunter trying to be remade, and Blade Master, not too much gold, so he won't be able to revive that Blade Master back from the tavern. It looks like Cechi doesn't have his Lich or his Crypt Lord, and does have a decent army, though. I mean, he could come back, but I doubt it. There's actually expansion being built by Rod, not being power built, though, is just being casual about it. We do have a lot of barrels being taken down from PraDo, and after this one he's taken down, it's going to be 30 out of 40 food. A lot of peons and a raider just chilling in the back of his base, and Cechi and PraDo most likely will lose this game. This is a best of 3, so stay tuned for game 2. I'll have it up right after this one. Give me a few hours, and I'll be right up after this one. So just like this raider is going to be surrounded with a ensnare, and the breakers are going to take it down. Only one upgrade on the breakers. I should have showed you guys the upgrade before that fight. 0-1 on the Raiders. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of sneak attack coming for Cechi, coming from the back, and not too good of a fight here, because all these destroyers are going to be ensnared, and Cechi's going to have to fight this. No TP, it looks like. Actually, he does have a TP, so maybe he wants to TP out after this, after doing a little bit of damage. Trying to take down some of those Spirit Walkers. Does take one down, it looks like. No, 16 HP, didn't take it down. Is trying to take down those destroyers, and those are the biggest hassle for this caster army, basically. And those breakers are doing actually they're very tanky, especially against undead armies slash orc, because there's nothing really too much that does a lot of damage to them, especially those destroyers. You can't really focus down, and there we go, DK goes down, and that is going to be GG, called by Cechi and PraDo. So hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Game 2 coming in just a second. Stay tuned, and peace out.